Hi, I'm Maria. Welcome to my channel. If you have watched my first video, you know that I craved for a calmer life where I could be the main character and stop just living in an autopilot and start living intentionally. So I packed my bags. I left Portugal and moved to Southeast Asia. Now I'm in Vietnam. And let me tell you that I wish I could have done it sooner because I don't have any regrets. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you the 5 reasons why I don't regret making this huge change in my life. Reason number 5, the local people. When I first arrived in Vietnam, I didn't find the Vietnamese so warm as you can see in Thailand, for example. But once you start to go to the same places regularly, you see a shift and they became more friendly and more warm. Of course, the language is a challenge because I don't speak Vietnamese yet and they don't speak fluent English, but we managed to work things out. The other thing is how active Vietnamese people are. It's really common to see a lot of people from all ages on sunset, on sunrise, during all day, doing some exercises, tai chi, meditating, just working out. I think this is something that we Westerners should look and pay attention. Another thing that probably will bother a lot of people, but I think it's really cute, it's the fact that Vietnamese people has this habit of picking their microphone and start singing romantic Vietnamese songs. I think this is so cute and the songs are so beautiful, and even if they don't sing very well, they are not ashamed at all. They just pick the microphone and start singing. It's really a nice thing, and I think the language, it's so beautiful. I think it's romantic songs because of the rhythm, because I don't understand the language, of course, but I think it's so cute, and I really like the sound of the language in that rhythm. So that's something that it's not bothering me at all. I think it's really cute. And it's really different because in Portugal, we used to sing, but only in karaoke bars or some parties, not in the middle of the day or in the evening like they do. And it's really cute. I've also noticed how they handle conflicts. It's all about calm conversations, never raising voices, common sense. Even in traffic, when they are honking, it's to let you know that they are coming, not out of frustration like I used to see in Portugal. Reason number 4, the food and coffee culture. I really like the food here. It's not cooked with heavy oils and it isn't fried, which seems more healthy. Of course, as a Portuguese, I miss some things. I miss cheese. Here it's a little pricier. I miss the olive oil and the olives. But thankfully, there's plenty of bread here, which I, as a Portuguese, really love. And of course, I miss pastel de nata, but I managed to find some good pastries here, so that's not a big problem. We need to talk about the coffee. Vietnam has this incredible coffee culture, pretty much the same as in Portugal. We like to hang out with friends having some coffee. Here it's the same, but I find the places here really cozy and they pay attention to the details. Even when they are serving some coffee drinks, juice, smoothies, they always serve a cup of tea on the side, which is a really nice touch, and the coffee is amazing. Reason number 3, a calmer life. I used to crave for a calmer life where I could just live instead of surviving, and now I'm having it. I live 5 minutes walk from the beach, and I remember in Lisbon, if I wanted to go to the beach, I only had 2 options. I can use the public transports, which were always crowded and chaotic, and I could use the car and spend hours in traffic. Now I can walk on the beach even during the day, in the morning, at night, and it's really, really good. One interesting thing is the smell of the sea. It's so different here. In Portugal, the sea has this smell of salt, seaweed, ocean, fresh. Here, the smell, it's really different. I can even notice a smell. That was something that I'm getting used to it, but that's not a big thing. I really love living close to the beach. It recharges my energy and I don't regret it at all. Reason number 2, the cost of living. Back in Lisbon, where I used to live, I was always stressed about money because every time I do some grocery shopping, I would spend a lot of money. Here in Vietnam, it's a completely different story. I can buy the essentials without feeling that I'm always bankrupt. And I can go to a market, buy some fruits, vegetables, and it's much more affordable. Reason number 1, as a woman, I feel really safe here. I feel really relaxed walking alone in the morning, in the afternoon, or even late at night. Vietnam has a low crime rate and the violent crime is really rare here. And I see a lot of women renting alone, traveling alone, and it feels super safe. So those are my 5 main reasons why I don't regret making this move. Of course, not all the things are sunshines and rainbows. There are challenges too, and I'm going to make a video about it. But for now, I'm really thankful for being here in Vietnam. I live a more intentional and mindful life, and that was something that I was really craving. Thank you for listening. I'll see you in the next video. Hi, I'm Maria. Welcome to my channel.